Hello, friends. Oh my gosh, first stream in like almost a week. Almost feels a little weird to be doing it. Feels like forever. Which is kind of wild because like When I first started streaming, I would do like 1 or 2 a week, and that didn't feel like forever. But anyway, what's up, everyone? Depression, Yalmo, I see Blumby as well. So I want to practice some Mannadium, as the title obviously says. I want to like make this. I kind of want to sit down with this deck the way I did with MathMech a while back, and just like make it my main deck for a while until I feel like super comfortable playing it. So I think today might be the beginning of that journey. I mean, I've already played Mannadium a fair bit. I play it like every now and then, but see, the thing is, I want to play some more Phantom Knight, too. So many decks to play, so little time. Okay, this hand going second is not ideal, as it does not have any disruption. Extrav, so I wonder if it's Lab or Stun. It's probably Lab. I guess it could be either, really. It's probably Lab, though. If I had to guess. It's actually been a minute since I've played a ranked ladder, like in general. Oh yeah, this is definitely Lab. I mean, I say a minute. I played it like the other day to record the Tier Limits deck profile as well as tomorrow's. Oh, great top deck. Mwah, love to see it. Speak of the devil, let's go ahead and stop that. What's up, Toby? So if they don't have a call by set, now they have a big welcome. That's fine. Ish. I mean, obviously I would rather that not be there, but at least it's only one welcome resolving instead of 2. Only one more face down card to worry about too. What's up, Bad? Yep. Lady Lab F. I wonder what that other face down is. Probably Dogmatica Punishment or Dimensional Barrier. Something like that if I had to guess. Okay, we have a lot of things we could start with here. But I'm probably just going to start with the Reichart. Because I can pop it with the Rim to special. Although I could have... I guess it depends what I think the face down is, right? I mean, if it's Dimensional Barrier, they're probably going to call Synchro, but I think we have the potential to play around that. I'm going to start with Reichart here. Maybe they'll think I'm Scareclaw. And then if they, like, try to negate this. Like, if they flip an Imperm, I was going to say we can chain Rimheart and still get the search, but if they don't want to chain, I'll just add the Arrival here. Droll and Lockbird is 100% getting called by it here. No question about that. I probably could have let that go. I mean, I have a lot of stuff in hand. There's a chance that... Well, I don't have Meek is the thing. But I have a lot. I probably could have thought about letting that go. Trap Trick. Ooh, that's not good. This is much worse than them having any one specific trap card, because this means they can have whatever they want now. But I don't need a Chain Rim. This is all relatively fine so far. Toadette has been summoned by the Trap Tricks card. They're probably going to do D-Barrier if I had to guess. Which would be annoying, but something we could potentially work around. Eradicator. That's fine, actually. Okay, it's D-Barrier, yep. D-Barrier and Eradicator. I think we might be able to play around this. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I was sick. I think I was just, like, strained. Just talking a lot. I don't know. Let's special Rim now. Let's see. They have D-Barrier and EEV. Yeah, Reichphobia first doesn't really do anything. Vysis obviously doesn't do anything here because it's also a warrior, like Vysis, so... Let's activate Rimheart. Summon Trap, it can be activated this turn, okay. So they can't, but they can't activate the one they set off Lady. Which was Eradicator, so they can only do Dimensional Barrier. Yeah, we're gonna add me because we already have Vysis. Yep. I wish I could have Calarium, but that's fine that we can't. It's not a big deal. Okay, yep, there's the barrier. Calling Synchros. But we have ways around this. Actually, we have a lot of ways around this, now that I think about it. We're definitely gonna, like, link. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to... Well, we should probably make Cross Sheep, and then... Well, okay, so we'll summon Vysis, popping this. We can make Cross Sheep. We can go, like, Apo, Astrolaud, probably. And we can also use Reichphobia to pop the EEV. So, I think we'll be fine here. Mannadium, do. That's good. Alright, let's summon the Meek. I don't play any... Well, why not? It doesn't matter. I was gonna say, I don't play any rank 4s in this build, so... Alright, let's activate this. You just made this deck yesterday? Hell yeah, it's a great deck. Let's add this for follow-up plays. Alright, now we can get rid of the EEV. Yeah, I don't know why they said that. Okay, so if we go Boom, Boom, Cross Sheep, Astrolaud, Cross Sheep F to summon back something, then we could... Yeah, that would be enough for an Appaloosa. So let's do it that way. I need to make a Lightheart first and get a follow-up. Oh, that's also an extra material. So yeah, we'll definitely do this first. We can make Lightheart and search our Reichphobia too. Wonder what their quick effect is. There's no point to specialing that. Okay, so now we can go Boom, Boom, Cross Sheep. What do you have? I wonder if it's Nibiru. Could also be... Well, no, if it was Furniture, they would have used it on their turn, right? I don't think they drew any cards this turn. Let's chain block the Astrolaud effect. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I am doing well, David. I hope you are as well. Sure. Still need the Scareclaw engine, but you're there otherwise. It's a very, very good engine. Okay, if it's Nibiru, we have nothing to fear anymore. I wonder... I'm just wondering, I wonder if I can find lethal. No, I don't think I can. And I really don't like whatever they're getting prompted with, so I'm just going to go for Appaloosa. Yeah, about a week ago, it was kind of rough, because I've been recording and streaming a lot, especially that week, but definitely feels better now. Just been taking it easy this week. I think I'm probably going to stream tomorrow, too. but we'll be doing something a little bit different. It'll be like a... Well, you'll see. I'll talk about it more later. It'll be kind of like a deck building stream, but not for Master Duel. Let's just say that. Any Final Fantasy today? I don't know. I kind of just want to practice Mannadium today, so probably not. But we'll see. I mean, I'm probably not today, to be totally honest. It's not Pokemon TCG. It's not Pokemon TCG. It's. Okay, I guess I'll just say it. It's. I'm gonna be doing some Edison deck building tomorrow. No, it's not Pokemon. See, I wondered when I said that if I was like, oh shit, I'm talking about it. It sounds like I'm talking about another TCG. So let's just deflate that. We're doing Edison deck building tomorrow. Let's see what they have here. I wonder if I really couldn't have found 1100 more damage. Oh shit, it's a lava golem. Okay. See, these both summon in defense mode, though, is the thing, and I couldn't synchro. Okay, good. I think I might have been able to find... I don't know, though. Because if I would have made Elf, I wouldn't have been able to use it to make Appaloosa as a thing. That was it was a pretty good duel either way. Axstar04, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. Don't anything about Edison, but it sounds fun to listen to. Yeah, like I just want to like try to figure out. Again, we'll talk about it more later, but I need to have an Edison deck for something soon. And I mean, obviously, I've played the format. I lived the format, and I've played it since actually playing in the format back in the day. But I don't know. I want to land on a deck that I feel really good about. I'm kind of thinking about Synchrocat, but we'll see. Practicing for WCQ and geez, I'm so far from good. I'm sure you'll get there for sure. Burn my Cartesia, my last. What was that? Prep for Soravis. For Soravis? Really? Interesting. It's gotta be a Makonko deck. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but like, what else would be on 60 cards? What else would prep for Soravis? It could be... Hang on, what is that other... Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh wait, Tengi Spirit at Hara? Okay, I wasn't expecting this. It's Sword Soul. Ooh, they have the Protos. That's not good. Okay, so, well, we know they have Protos and... Hang on, what the fuck else did you said? I was just talking about it. Soravis. So, okay, Protos Soravis, plus whatever they add off Shenging, plus the draw. Ugh. So this Protos is coming down. What plays can I make without summoning Dark? Not a lot. I don't have to really think about this for a sec. I mean, I could still make a 10. Shenging would be really good here. This is actually... There's not a whole lot of situations where I miss Shenging, but when you need it, you do kind of really need it. And I feel, oh, Magician Souls. We do know one of the other cards in hand. So Ringo Worm pile could be. Sword Soul does Silent Force. Does not exist in Master Duel. Silent Force / Voiceless Voice or whatever does not exist in this game. I wondered if they were going to be doing Tama. When I saw 60 cards at Hara, I was like, are they doing Tomahawk stuff, I wonder? Looks to be the case. With the Dark Magician, too. That's wild. Let's see what they... I mean... Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Ooh, it's royal, too. Look at that. Very pretty. It's Speedroid, Sword Soul. Dark Magician. Pile. This is cool. Because they didn't use the first effect. Maybe if the effect results, you can also get on special summon except for synchro monsters. They added Droll. That's pretty gross. I mean, we have a call by, but... Also, the Shengying banished Emergence from deck to bump its own level down to become 7. That's kind of wild. Like, they didn't add anything off this. They banished the Emergence to decrease the level. And then they Magician Souls for Dark Magician. That's how they made the Tomahawk. That's kind of insane. Oh, here's the Auroradon. Yeah, I've never seen a line quite like this. I've seen decks similar to this, but I've never seen a line like this before. I've never seen an Auroradon line that started with Rubber Band Shooter. With 2 Speedroids, different levels, your opponent randomly picks one for you. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Blaze? We're just, getting cooked by a rather unique Auroradon line. It's Speedroids and Sword Souls and Dark Magician. Pure Mannadium? That's such a weird question to answer. We're playing Scareclaws. Some people don't consider that pure. I don't know if you consider it pure. We're playing a standard Mannadium list. You can actually do exclamation point list to look at it, but like... That's something I've been asked in like YouTube comments before too, is like... When I do a Mannadium video and I'm like, there are people like, can you play this deck pure? And I'm like, you gotta be more specific. You gotta be more specific with this deck. Because Mannadium, like, not even just by competitive builds, but by design of how the cards work, you want to be playing it as a Vysis pile. So it's like, I don't think a Mannadium deck with only Mannadium cards is a thing at all. I mean, obviously you would have Vysis too, but like, I can't, especially the Scareclaws, like I can't imagine playing this deck without Scareclaws. We praise for Droplet, very much so. We are playing 2 Droplet. Which I do think is one of the best board breakers of best of 1. Oh, if they make Arclight, then yeah. Then we can't send. They're doing adventure stuff. That's cute. Tier Limits Mannadium. Yeah, it's a cool deck. Oh, they're gonna make Borload Savage. That would actually be ideal. Yeah, as opposed to Herald of Arclight. Because it lets Droplet still be in out. I mean, if we rip Droplet off the top of our deck, we might just be fine. There's a decent shot we are. Something... The lore is something about... Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Mannadium 100% in the lore. I don't think it's an actual planet that he goes to. I think it's like all like internal, like introspective. Something like that, yeah. 1, 3, 4. They could still go for Borload Savage. They could still make Herald Arclight. They could still make Xiao Fang. They actually have a ton of options here. Oh, they have the counter trap. They have the Yangzing counter trap. Droplet actually doesn't do it here. Drop it over Dark Ruler. Dark Ruler negates the whole board without losing card advantage. You also, well, okay. Dark Ruler No More is also only good if you go second. Like, if you draw that card going first, you're extremely sad. But Droplet is also good to draw first. That's why I think Droplet and Super Poly are like the only two board breakers that I personally think are super worth running in best of one. Because you can set them and use them as disruption. I've tried playing Dark Ruler No More like a couple of different times in decks, like had extensive play sessions, and my conclusion at the end of each of them was like, I don't want this card in my deck. It sucks to draw first. It feels terrible. And yeah, that's like the main reason I really don't like them at all. I think Dark Ruler especially, like I would definitely play Evenly or Lightning, maybe not Lightning Storm. In this meta, I wouldn't play Lightning Storm before Dark Ruler No More, but I think I would pretty much always play Evenly before Dark Ruler No More, even in this meta. Free time limit win, maybe. Was it worth it to play Dark Ruler No More in Sprite format? No. That was one of the major times where I tested it, because in theory, it really was. And I hated it. I hated it. I absolutely hated playing that card in my deck. In Best of One Ranked Ladder, specifically. I was like, yeah, I hate drawing this card. I hate opening with it going first. I hate top decking it. It's not just that it's only good going first. It's only good going, or it's not just that it's only good going second. It's only good going second if you open it. It's just like such a specific set of circumstances. And in best of 3, especially if you're side decking, you can get away with that. But I think in best of 1 Ranked Ladder, your deck needs to be as consistent as possible. Let's see. We know they have Droll. I'll start with Rhoda anyway, I guess. No, I should start with Calarium. No, I'll start with Rhoda. The issue is just best of one. It's like, I don't even know how much of an issue it is, right? Like, it's not even like the cards are bad. Like of course you can put Dark Ruler No More into your deck and still reach Master 1, and like, that's totally fine. And like, it's just that the format is like not, it's not as good in the format. It's just a difference of formats. And there are so few Yu-Gi-Oh players that respect that. So few Yu-Gi-Oh players respect the difference between best of 1 and best of 3. It's actually kind of wild how few players will like even acknowledge it, but let alone actually, you know, deck build and account for it. Okay, here I think I'm going to activate Calarium and try to get Vysis. Okay. These are going pretty well so far. I should normal summon Rykart here, because I have a rival, and then I also can pop it with Rim. Oh, but it doesn't have 1500 attack, 2100 defense. That's bad. Because of Shenyang. If Master Duel set up a best of 3 ladder, it would be great. I think it's a little more complicated than that. I mean, you would have to weigh the ranked ladder. Like, it would have to be a different weight, right? Like, as far as, like, what it takes to rank up on that ranked ladder, because best of 3s take forever. They just do. They just take forever. Which is hot take, but kind of one of the reasons why I prefer best of 1. Another reason I don't like best of 3 is side decking. I would play a best... Oh yeah, we just lose here. I would play a best of 3 ranked ladder if it was best of 3 game 1s. But if it was side decking, I would be much less interested in it. Side decking, like, absolutely increases the number of non-games that get played in a match. No, yeah, you could definitely do a ranked ladder system that accommodates for best of 3. Again, it'll just have to be weighed differently. What's up, Morgana? But no, I'm not a fan of side decking. Anytime I made it to the MCS top cut and we had to side deck between games, I was like, oh, I hate this. I hate this. Oh boy, I'm about to... Oh, Jesus, Brand Diffusion right off the bat. It's like, oh boy, I'm about to go first. Let me put in Floodgates. Oh boy, I'm about to go second. Let me put in Board Breakers. Riveting. This is so intriguing. Especially in that current format, it's like you just, I mean, pretty much any format, you can just kind of like, yeah, if you're going first, you just jam D barriers and anti-spell fragrances, and then when you go second, you just kind of jam like Evenlies and Dark Ruler No Mores, and you're good to go. I mean, obviously there's more to side decking than that, but generally speaking, that's like my big beef with it. Speaking of Mannadium best of 3, I won locals yesterday, pulled Ulti Ecclesia. Hell yeah, congrats. Ooh, Ulti Ecclesia, that's real nice. Alright. Albion Sanctifier set 1. Well, thankfully they don't have a Gimmick Puppet Nightmare in here. Alright, let's sort the Rhoda. I'll just Rhoda for room. Like set decking, proceed deck building. There are some cool things you can do with deck building when side decking is a factor, right? Namely, you can... Ooh, that's... We'll figure it out. That should be fine. Namely, you can use... You can use your tech slots in your main deck as kind of like preemptive side deck slots, which is kind of neat. But, I don't know, it's just like... Again, the fact of, the fact that a lot of the time it is just used for like floodgates, or targeted disruption, or board breakers. I think best of 3 game ones is the most interesting format to me. I feel like deck building matters more. Not necessarily more. It matters in a way that I value more personally. That's the best way to say it. Because obviously it's all subjective. So to say it just flat matters more is just not a correct statement, but... Oh yeah, the tryout duels of the TCG ban list. I was actually just talking in the Discord like about an hour or two ago that, and I don't know how hot of a take this is. Takeshi13 Kovacs, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I don't know how much of a hot take this is, but like, I'm not a fan of the TCG ban list. Like, yeah, they don't have Maxi, which is all well and good, but like, aside from that, there's not anything else on the TCG ban list that I'm like particularly excited about. There's like a lot that's still held back in the TCG for like kind of feels like no reason. I don't know. Okay, so they have a Mirror Jade, although we have a ton of stuff now, thanks to the Maxi and getting a bunch of draws here. They still have a face down card. I feel like I should... Well, okay, I actually have a ton of options right now. I can... Calarium for Meek. Abscission, Pop, Cartesia for like another Calarium, doesn't even matter. Just getting the Abscission in the yard would allow me to banish it, to special Avisus and special the Meek. So I think I should probably just use the triple tack right now on the Mirror Jade. That's like the main thing I'm concerned about here, so we'll just do that. Maxi by itself makes TCG 10 times better. I guess that's my hot take, is like I don't necessarily agree with that. Like, again, I would obviously prefer to play without Maxi, but like I every time I look at TCG lists, I just get the ick. I'm not gonna lie, I do. I'm just like, this looks so gross. I don't understand the appeal of this, like at all. Like not even a little. I could Droplet, sack off the triple tack, and save the Cartesia to use it as a material, or even sync with it. Let's do that. Just that one, yep. Like, I legit think it's just Maxi. Like, it is the only thing that makes the TCG list, like, worth considering more over, like, Master Duel or OCG. Everything else about, like, both games' ban lists just seems, like, more fun. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Alright, let me add... Okay, let me think about this for a sec. I'm gonna add Meek. And then I'm gonna Abscission. Oh shit, I hope this is a droll. Okay, good. See, I don't want to Visas pop the Mirror Jade. I want to be able to sync with it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Abscission, pop the Cartesia, and then use Abscission F to special Visas from my hand. Super Poly. Okay. Well, that's really scary. Probably just using these two, right? Well, maybe they can't. No, they totally can. This is Granganol. What am I saying? Ooh, that's really bad. That's really bad for us. That last card being Super Poly is, like, super bad for us. We really should have roted... Wait, was this even the same game? Did we roted this game? Yeah, we roted this game. We probably should have just gotten the right card, honestly, if we had the Arrival in hand. In hindsight, that was a bit of a misplay. Oh yeah, I can still summon Visas, because Abscission is still in the yard. You're right. Even if it got... Well, it didn't get negated. The effect just kind of fizzled because it didn't have a target or whatever. Okay, so we still have plays here. I don't have Shenging in the extra. I really am starting to think about taking out Chaos Angel for it. Because it's a really, really good card. Okay, let's see here. I do have Rim in here, so I could summon Vicious Astrolaud if needed at some point. I think we should probably just end up making the Omri Terra. Or should we go for the Lightheart first? I wonder. Like, what am I actually trying to add? Oh, I do have Pearl of Rhino, although I've already summoned Devices, so it's like... Well, I haven't summoned it by its own effect. Oh, I haven't summoned it by its own effect. Oh, but then I would have to get rid of the Calarium. I'm just trying to figure out if Lightheart is better here, or... Well, I could Lightheart and then just Arrival the Visas back. So maybe I'll just do that. Especially because Arrival isn't once per turn. Being able to... Oh, yeah, this was definitely right. Being able to search Strike Phobia here is huge. I get a search and a draw and a pop. And the level 4 body. Yeah, this is pretty big. Yeah, gimme. Wow, I can't believe they actually... I guess I don't know what they're going to summon off Granganol, but... They could have summoned an attack mode and not had the third defense mode monster out. Draw a card, yes. It's not a bad draw at all. Things are coming coming up Lex here. We'll target this and just force it. Force them to use it already. Or not. Okay, that works too. Oh, it's Retribution maybe is what they're getting prompted for. Oh, because they can only Granganol. That's right. Granganol's not just a straight up quick effect. You can only Granganol when monster is special summoned by an activated effect. That's right. I forgot about that actually. Alright, I can make Cross Sheep with these two. See that replay redeem from Toadette? We'll definitely take a look at that here after this duel. We're not using that effect yet. Give me Astrolaud, banish you and you. Oh, I didn't summon Lightheart while Vysis was on the field. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Sure, I'll chain block this. Oh, you can't. Yeah, you know what? I just, right as soon as you said it, I was like, oh yeah, I can't target Albion. That's right, you cannot target Albion. Oh well. I'm not super concerned about it. Let's bring back... Actually, let's bring this one back. I think I might... Oh, it can be used in the graveyard, yeah. Although we can just dash that. I think I might actually still have lethal here. Can't be targeted. But I can still, like, destroy it in battle, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. I think I might have this. Alright, and F. Change the level, yes. Come on. I was gonna say, this is not a good time to have an opponent with a bad connection. Shit, I'm not gonna have enough time to clear my attacks. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Didn't have enough time to actually declare lethal. Oh, gotta keep that off. Gotta keep that off, because I'll get asked otherwise. Oh. Honestly, I feel like my opponent's bad connection interrupting my flow. I think I might have had enough time if I had been able to get the flow down. Even if you lose... Well, unfortunately, while that is true, it does not count towards progressing in ladder. Okay. God, what do they have? Fucking branded banishment, Cartesia, branded in high spirits, and whatever they drew. It's so annoying. Activate branded banishment from Mirror Jade. Yeah, I'll negate that. Yep. Well, we know they have branded and high spirits and an unknown. So I'm definitely gonna Dissipator and probably just negate whatever they fusion summon. But they'll still be able to use Cartesia's effect. I might be able to destroy it. Oh, what's up? Pros Ashley with the sub? My alert box hasn't gone off, but I saw it in, I didn't see it on Twitch either. That's weird, I saw it in the like, hype train header, but I don't see it coming through anywhere else. But now, this follow just went through. Well, thank you both very much for the follow and sub, respectively. I'm sorry, Pros Ashley, that the thing didn't go off. I don't know why that didn't, but... Oh, they chain block with the tragedy. Okay, so that's gonna have to be fine. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that didn't go off. Sorry about that, but thank you very much. I really appreciate the sub. Okay, so they added what? Aliber? That's fine. What are you summoning? Beat Bus Boy, thank you very much for the follow. Another, yeah, Mirror Jade. I'm just like, what if I did this? Chaining Mirror Jade, okay. They will simply disconnect. I really hate playing against opponents who are like on the verge of disconnecting like this. I don't know. There's a part of me that does maintain that like that interrupted my flow 100% of actually playing out the last turn under the timer. That I might have been able to get my attacks in, because I only needed like 3, maybe even 2 more seconds to get all the rest of my attacks in. Was Tension talking about this? Possibly. Yeah, I'm thinking about it like 2 more seconds. If I had 2 more seconds, I could have just like gone verp, 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 and had enough. Wait, there's something Guardian Chimera? That doesn't work. Oh no, there's something Coritis, okay. Wait. Oh no, that was only 2 things that went to the yard. I don't know why I thought it was 3. We still can't battle over this, actually, funnily enough. God, didn't even have enough time to set reframing. Also a shame. Wait, don't I actually still win here? I guess it depends what they set. Did they send an Albion to the yard this turn? I don't think they did. They sent Rendebrum. Oh, to bring back Albaz? Oh. Yeah, but they can... Oh, but they don't have a card set now. I was gonna say they can bring back Albaz and use the effect with Rendebrum. Oh, but now, no, they will have a card. Yeah. It's the Brandon High Spirits. Okay. Oh, and the Cartessia. How could I forget? It's an interesting draw. Well, actually, are they out of Mirror Jade? Well, surely they can summon something besides Mirror Jade with the Albaz. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. That's the problem. That's what I've been talking about. They can just summon Albaz with Renbrum. Or, and then summon something that's not Mirror Jade. But again, this is dark. It's level 8. It's a fusion monster. There's like no way they can't make something else. This is fine. I don't care about this. I knew this was going to happen, the Mirror Jade F. Yep. Oh, I did forget about this, though. God, also, if this crossout was a call by, it would have been so much better. Yep, there's Renbrum F. It's probably... Sprind is what? A monster that was special summoned to this turn is the other fusion material. And I think Titaniclad, they still have that. That's a level 8 or higher monster, I think. So there's a couple of different things they can still make. Yep. So I'm thinking I'll still have a Vicious Astrolaud, right? What if I pop it with Vysis? Special Lightheart. Oh, but I just banished the Vysis out of my graveyard. Yeah, that's a problem. Oh no, well I have another one. Duh, the one in my hand. So, okay, so if I Vysis, pop Astrolaud. Let me just do this at this point instead of just talking about it. Taxolord because of Reichphobia. There's a defense position monster on the field. We can bring back our original Lightheart. Let's do that, actually. Yes. No, actually, fuck. Oh, wait, no, I have Crossout. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Hold on, hold on. We might be onto something here. I'm gonna actually have to play and I'll just talk about my plays before I do them, though. I think that's where I lose the most amount of time. But, you know, you always want to make sure that a play is going to be good before you make it. Alright, yep, we can summon another one of these. First time I've seen Cross used on call. I do it all the time. It's one of my favorite targets with Cross out. Oh, the Dragostapelia, right. Duh. I was so focused on, like, okay, just do the thing that I totally forgot they still had an interruption point. Yeah, this is probably just it now. I can't even, it's not even anything I can go into here. Alright. God damn! Ah! That's so frustrating! This duel was won if it were not for the timer. And there's a part of me that maintains that, like, if I hadn't been interrupted by my opponent, like, having their connection interrupted, I feel like if I had been able to have the fluid motions, I just needed 2 more seconds. 2 more seconds to declare the rest of those attacks and I would have had it. Damn. That's all good. Alright, let's check out these replays here. Yeah, it's this menu. I always almost go to the wrong menu here. Okay, Toadette had one against Zeke. You wanted my heart. Aw, thank you. Let's check this one out here. Exactly, we'll take a break for a sec. Watch some games. Ooh, Orcust Punk versus... Ooh, Zeke's doing something with Adventures in Bestials. I wonder if this is oh no, this is I think this must be Dragon Link then if it's 60 cards, right? Okay, Zayamine is gonna get impermed. But we already have Deer Note and Foxitude in hand, so that's like 100% fine. I would dare say that's even ideal in this situation. Got a Foxitude for the Wagon. Bestial Baldrake's coming down, but we have the Maxi. They're going to respond with Magnum Hut. Makes sense. Trisha's Adventure D-Link build. Gotcha. I haven't tried that one out yet. I haven't tried D-Link actually post-ban list at all yet. I should do that for... I think that'll be okay. I think when the new season rolls around and we're at Diamond 5 again, I'll try a Dragon Link, since I won't be able to lose rank. That'll be a good time to try that deck out. Alright, we got the Jam Dragon Drive. We got that Deer Note. We're chain blocking it with the Zayamine. Baldrake is still going to be able to banish here. But we do get to draw off the Wagon effect, so that's good. Ooh, Psychic Tracker. Now, I wonder if the Psychic Tracker is going to go... what it's going to pivot into. Because normally I would be inclined to think, oh, it's a pivot to Gold Prides. But we've already seen these Orcust Nightmares, so... and Toada's also talking about the most normal punk pile. Aw, hell yeah! It's Immortal Dragon! We're about to get up to some Ghost Fusion shenanigans here. I love Immortal Dragon. It always makes me think of that that video Immortal Dog. I need to try out this line. I need to build this deck because one, I have everything for it. Two, I love Chang-Chi the Spirato. That's my favorite zombie monster. Like I have the Beatrice and everything, so. You have Orcust? I don't have Orcust cards. But Nightmare's not a UR, is it? Nah, it's a rare. Yeah, so I wouldn't play the Orcus variant. I'm just talking about like Ghost Fusion Punk in general. Alright, we're sinking for 10. Is this Pater? It is Pater. Regained brings back the Shinobi Necro, and then we get to draw. Getting the Ogre Dance. Sinking. Is that 3? Yeah, 3 and 7. For Baron de Fleur. And now we get to pivot into the Orcus line. I see. Sending the Harpor. Trying to think for Orcus yours, it's mainly Girisu and what's her face? Galatea, right? Pretty much. Oh, and Girisu, which I still don't have somehow. That's been on my like 2 craft lists for quite a while, just because it's a good generic rank 8. But oh, Galatea is a super. You're right. So is it just Girisu and Girisu? The Girus, got it. Well, thank you for submitting that game, Toadette. Very, very cool punk pile there. Love to see the Ghost Fusion stuff. And we had another replay here. Let's see, that was from Machine. 183 578 531. Let's see what we got here. I got the one replay here versus Champ VK. Got the replay redeemed from Depression. We will take a look at that here as soon as this one is done. Yeah, you could definitely do tier off the Ghost Fusion. Or off the Beatrice, off of Ghost Fusion, definitely. Hey, speaking of Mannadium, gonna start with Calarium into Rim. Rim F for the Meek. This hand looks great. We already got the Visus and everything. So we can just pop the Meek for the Visus, bring that back as well as proc the Meek F as well. Alright. Kind of torn on Zombie Punk now that it's good because I want to extend it's more of a zombie deck, whereas ideal zombie because we're zombies, bare minimum engine. That's true. I mean, you could always ramp up the zombie engine more, but yeah, that kind of pile deck. Ooh, enemy controller. Hell yeah. It's a really cool card. Yeah, that kind of pile deck typically does play more minimal zombie engine. Alright, sinking for the Baron de Fleur, as well as the Stardust Excel. Bringing back Meek, that allows us to go into the Bestial Dissipator. And then from there, we can go... Are you just going to do Cross Sheep after that? Yee, hell yeah. Yeah, Econ's a pretty good card. It's like, I feel like Econ and Book of Moon / Eclipse are like so close to being board breaker tools that I would use in similar vein of like dropping in Super Poly. They're like so close to being good enough. Oh, Shengyang. I want to put that in my extra deck. I want to take out Chaos Angel. I think Shengyang is just better. Econ equals 2017 Duel Links Tier 0 card. I have heard that before, which makes sense. It's a really, really, really good card. Alright, so they've got... Wow, they on just Kaijus here. They got the Gambit Seal into the Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. It's probably just a general, like, 8-axis. Oh, it's Orcus. Okay. Oh, I wonder if it's like an Orcus 8-axis build. Okay, we're gonna imperm the Girisu. Then I'll make it... I was gonna say, oh, and Crusadia. Wow, what is this? Oh, okay, I understand. It's just it's a Mech Knight Crusadia deck. That's why they went second, why they play Kaiju stuff. Gotcha, gotcha. I think it's like a Crusadia. Well, yeah, it's a Mech Knight Crusadia deck. It just didn't look like one at first. But this in particular makes you think they're just going for like an Equimax. What is that card called? Equimax? Is that what it's called? That OTK. Alright, down to their last card, which is gonna be the World Legacy successor for the Gamma Seal that is enough to battle over the Apo. But, of course, we still have some pretty powerful Synchro monsters in play. Yeah, Fenrir coming right on time there. Not that it super matters, as that is just going to be it for this duel. Good game there, Machine. Hell yeah, love to see it. Alright, we got that game from Depression, but before we watch that, I want to swap the Shenyang into the extra deck real quick before I forget to do that. Oh, let's collect the missions before I forget that too. Tribute Summon Fenrir would have been so based. I don't know, it's like the Scareclaw cache, like that's something about the cashiers in Mannadium, right? Is that I don't think they're bad by any means. Scareclaw cache especially, but Fenrir is a little wonky when you've only got one copy, and like it kind of ends up feeling like a card that's only good if you open it going first, or just open it, I guess, in general, but I definitely don't think it's bad at all. It's not even, yeah, it's the synergy, but it's also just like, in the games we played, it's having access to the beat stick and being able to banish other ways, and just having a big monster out of a level 10 is pretty good a lot of the time. Okay, let's see. 375, 920, 33. Let's see this game from Depression. Got this game against Lumi. You played the Dragon Wall Fusion World Open Beta? I have not. I don't play a whole lot of games that aren't Master Duel. So I don't even know, is that one like a fighting game or is that more of like an open world game? Ooh, we're on tier limit. But are we on tier cache or like a pure tier limit? Looks like we're on more of a pure limit. Oh, it's a card game. That's cool. I have to look into that then. See, now if it's a card game, then now you've piqued my interest. I thought it was a fighting game. So it looks like we're on pure limit with like the Zodiac package. Opponent's going to start with the Red Eyes Black Meteor, as well as the Magician's Souls. Tier limit strongest? Hell yeah! We just had our did our tier limit deck profile for this season, and they're going for the Tomahawk. Looks like, yeah, it is a Tomahawk. Okay, so we're not the only ones suffering under an Auroradon line today. Looks like Depp is here as well. Oh, opponent's got a Royal Auroradon. That's so gorgeous. Yep, there's the O-Lion sinking for the 5, but will it be Excel or Danglong? It's Danglong, okay. Win rate at time of appearance 79%, but that's not 100. Alright, sending off the Vishuda, got the Yangzing and the token. Beta closed on the 28th, proper release in February. Gotcha. Alright, Yazzy's F. Oh no, yeah, Baron will pop Yazzie, and then Yazzie will get its F, as well as Shiwen. Pretty sure all I have is the Goaty Field spell. Ooh, that does sound pretty. In the Discord, we were talking earlier about, like, legacy pack cards, and sometimes I forget that I have 2 Royal Smoke Grenades that are still just kind of sitting there, not doing anything, because you can't dismantle them, but... You have Magnum Hut? Hell yeah. That's an awesome Royal. Also, hello, Rizu. Hope you're doing well today. We're watching some replays at the moment. After that, we'll hop back into ladder with Mannadium. Yeah, Lumi here is doing just a full Auroradon setup. 2 Rabina and 1 Eaglin. Whew, so good. So good. My only good Royal is Imperm. Yeah, my Royal look is, as I've complained about before, is less than stellar. I think my most used Royal, as far as like staples go, is probably Downard, which is like Not the greatest Royal. I mean, yeah, you get to put it in a lot of decks, but it's only on the field for like a fraction of a second at a time, so. Imagine having a Royal you can use. You have Druid Swarm. You just, as you said a couple of messages up, you have Druid Swarm. That's a great Royal. I just made some my Royals for UR points. I think I've done that with a bad Royal UR I've pulled before, but I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. But if I pulled, like, you know, a Royal UR for an archetype I knew I was never ever gonna play, then I'd probably just dismantle it, honestly. Okay, they have the Baron to pop the Fenrir, but we have the we have our own Fenrir. Let me rephrase that. They have the Baron to negate and pop the Dragostapelia. We have the Fenrir, but they have a Xiaofang. Just gonna get Ash Blossomed. That's good. That's good. Hell yeah, that Super Poly came in clutch there. That's the thing about Auroradon boards, is like, they look scary, but a lot of the time they're pretty outable. And the thing is too about these like Auroradon decks is like, even if Dep doesn't win on this turn, like, they have 5 cards left in their extra deck. There's not a lot. Like, once the Auroradon deck has done its turn 1 combo line, it's usually out of steam after that, honestly. Okay, Baron is going to try to get rid of the Fenrir, but we have the Solic here. That is, of course, going to send the Kikalos to negate the Baron. We get to mill 5. There is a Shiren and a Rhino Heart in that. Good stuff. Had a Royal Chaos Ruler. Had... Oh, God, that's heartbreaking. That's devastating. God damn. I would have cried. I would have 100% cried. I mean, hell, I had a regular one. I already... almost did. Alright, mill 2, as well as sending one from the deck to the graveyard. Mills were always going to be kind of like whatever, because we already milled Shiren, we're already about to mill Havnus, but... ton of Royal Floodgates. Yeah, I have a few Legacy Pack Royals that are like weird. I have a Royal Gozen. Like I said, I have 2 Royal Smoke Grenade of the Bandits, so that's fun. Oh yeah, now that they don't have any monsters on the board, they can just turbo out the Griffin Rider and a Legal Knight. And yeah, no, that banish, I mean, that surrender following the banish makes a lot of sense to me, because it's like I was saying, like, once the Auroradon deck has, like, turboed out their main kind of combo line, there's not a lot of follow-up. They have, like, you might be able to squeeze in an access code line, but you wouldn't be able to do much better than that for follow-up with a deck like this, so hell yeah. GG's. Dep, thank you for showing that off. Pull a Royal Laplation, hell yeah. Long live Circular. Listen, I just want, I know it's gonna get hit, I just want it to stay at 1. I just hope it doesn't get banned. Yeah, Super Poly is it's a pretty good card. It's one of my favorite parts of playing Tier Limit recently, was just having a deck where you can play 3 Super Poly. It's always very, very nice. Thoughtseize. For those who don't know, Thoughtseize is a magic card that's pretty much just confiscation. For 1 black mana. What's up, Phenomenal? Alright, let's see how well we open here. Hey, wow, this is a great... This is a phenomenal going second hand. Oh my god. Calarium, eh? I kind of want to Ash this. In fact, I will Ash this. If they have follow-up plays, we have Maxi. That's so fine. That's so fine. I'll wait to see what they add before I Maxi. If I can catch them in a summon. Exactly, yeah, now they can't Ash our Maxi. So... Okay, it's Rim. I'll let them normal summon Rim here. The reason I didn't just chain Maxi right then and there is because, like, you know, they could potentially not normal summon Rim and just pass. Now, I definitely want to chain Maxi, or just activate Maxi in general, now, after the Meek has been added to hand, right? Because Meek's summon does not start a chain link, so... Plus, if I chained Maxi to the Rim normal summon to the search, they might search something else besides the Meek. That might be more useful to them. Okay. So we can get Ash Blossomed on this turn because of the call by, which is good to know. Yeah, we'll just start with our own Calarium. For the Rim. And we are playing Pearl Rhino, so Calarium is a one-card combo for us. Ooh, they have the Droll. Droll and Lockbird. Okay. That's interesting. I think I just set Droplet Pass here. They have Meek, so we know they're always going to summon that. I have 3 other cards. It's really annoying. I still think I have, like, any other plays, like, at all. I mean, I don't, because this adds. I don't have anything to summon off this, and this is Droplet. It's like, I could, this would be so weird, but I could normal summon Rim, Droplet their Rim, pitching a rival, and battling over just to make sure they're not able to special summon. But that doesn't even necessarily guarantee that they don't special summon Meek. It just makes it harder for them. And it gives up my Rim search for the follow-up and the Droplet as Disrupt. Doesn't work because of the field spell. The field spell is only when a tuner is destroyed by battle or card effect, though. Right? Yeah, and there's no other reason. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, it's only when a tuner is destroyed by battle or card effect, not a Mannadium monster. It's any tuner. But I still don't think that line is good, because it wastes my follow-up and a card for my hand and disruption. So I think I'm just going to set Droplet and pass. As much as it sucks. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Had that trigger on Vysis. Nope, but Vysis is also a tuner, so... It does trigger on battle, yes. It does trigger when a monster is destroyed by battle, but only when a tuner is destroyed by battle. Oh, wow, they had the Vysis, too. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I don't know if Droplet's going to be enough. Well, I mean, we could live, but like... Like, when would even be a good time to Droplet? Like, I feel like if I try to do it at any point during their line, I'm just going to get battled over. But then, I almost think there's no good point. I feel like I kind of just lose, to be honest. But I'm not going to surrender just yet. I'm going to wait on this Droplet. Yeah, I will say, it is a shame that Mannadium can sometimes just lose to Droll like that. That does make it pretty... It makes it kind of a hard... Wait, why are they summoning in defense mode? do they not realize they can win? I mean, we'll take it, but... Oh, shit. Okay, here's why I Droplet, right? They don't have any banished cards right now, but they can banish for Astrolaud. So I want to Droplet, negating Lightheart. I think I can still make a Baron. I think I do Droplet here, though. I'm definitely going to give up this. I'll just give up this as well. I'm like, what if I got rid of my onboard Calarium, though? Let's do that. Getting rid of a... Well, I guess we did already get rid of a spell there. I was going to say getting rid of a spell makes it so they can't cross out Call Droplet, which is niche but very possible. Negating Pater 2, of course, means they can't res a banished monster. Like, because right now, they could banish the 2 in Yard for Astrolaud. Oh, they have a rival, okay. I was just about to talk about how they wouldn't be able to make the Lovelight Synchro, the Visa Sombra Terra, but now they are. Because they have a rival. A rival is one of the things that I was trying to prevent with that Lightheart negate. So that's not good. Again with the summoning in defense mode. Wonder what this is all about. Again, I'll take it, that's fine. But not the most expected thing in the world. Well, I should have thought about playing under this Dissipator more. Because it's going to get negated by Rim. Because I have banished cards. A banished card. Only the one, too. Wow. Yeah, they can still summon Astrolaud. Go for... Well, they can go for Baron. Well, they can if they make Cross Sheep. If they go, like, Boom Boom, Cross Sheep, Astrolaud, F, bring back Meek, and then Baron. Yeah, and with the reframing, I don't think I'm going to be able to play through that. I guess they could make Appaloosa here. I don't know why you would, but that is something you could do. Yeah. I guess I was just hoping my opponent would misplay there. I also feel like they definitely could have had lethal here. Oh, wow. It's not going to be enough, though. It's an interesting draw all the same, but... Yep. Then I'm going to normal summon Rim and they'll activate Reframing. I mean, they could honestly just activate Pater too, and that would be enough. Come on. There we go. I don't know why I waited for them to activate before I surrendered, but... Dang. But oh well. I mean, we just got stopped by Droll that time. We had to see they had a Droll. Such is the way of Master Duel. Alright. Finally win a coin flip. I'm trying to think if we've even won one in all of this stream yet. I feel like we've been losing a lot of them. Calariums and Rim. That's not bad. Wonder which one's better to start with. I think either way. Well, no, we don't add Meek either way. Calarium's going to add Visus. So it would be better to start with Rim, I think. Yeah, it's definitely better to start with Rim. I'm thinking about if I get Drolled, I'm also thinking about if I get Ashed. Or Impermed. See? Okay, thankfully we have the out to that. Also, not a good time to max C. At all. Actually, a horrible time to max C. Because, like, I'm not about to special summon, so they're not guaranteed to draw. Also, they did it during my main phase, so they play into the triple tactics talent. There's just kind of, like, no reason to do it there. Yeah, we're getting Meek. Okay, they do have the Ash Blossom. I don't know why people don't know how to wait until res. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, but it boosted the attack. Because I have a tuner in the graveyard. And now I can't special Meek. Oh, that's something that can happen. You gotta watch for that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so because I have a tuner in the graveyard, this no longer has 1500 attack, so I can't special this. I have to pass here. Totally didn't even think about that. I mean, it's like... I guess in that regard, I should have let the Max C resolve, if I'd been thinking about that, and then not played into it, and then I would still have an Ash to disrupt with. Sprite Carrot, eh? Oh, hey, look at that. That's cool. It's Sprite Mannadium. We've watched 8bots play this on the channel before, or on the stream. We've played against 8bots in a viewer duel, and she was on this deck. But yeah, deck has level 2 monster sprites. It's free real estate. Okay, summoning their Vysis. Going for the Lightheart. I'm trying to think of when the best point to nib would be. This is summon number 3, right? Well, we just gotta do it before the Baron hits the board, really. That is the 3rd summon, wasn't it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. This will be 4. Okay, there's a rival. Okay, good. They are just going to activate a rival here. I was kind of hoping that was going to be what happens here. This should be the 5th summon. And yeah, they have the ability to make a 10, so I don't want to chance them going into Baron here. I'm just going to nib now. That's usually what determines if when I nib, is if I know they're about to be able to make a monster effect negate. I'll just go for it. It sucks because they can still Astral out here, but if I had waited, they would still be able to Astral out. They would just probably have an Omni negate up too, so not ideal. But I mean, we're not going to lose if they just Astral out, pop this battle pass. Oh, they do still have the arrival too, don't they? Okay, they're bringing back Vysis. Oh, to bring back Lightheart, I guess. And then link the 2 of them off, and then for Cross Sheep, and then go for Astrolaud. Oh, that might actually be enough, because they can bring back Carrot. It depends what their Sprite extra deck lineup looks like. Okay, there's Astrolaud. Yep, pop my nib. And then, what are they going to bring back here? They're probably just going to bring back Carrot. I was going to say, in that regard, it doesn't even super matter. Well, they also have a Link 2 up, so it kind of doesn't matter what they bring back at all, as far as going for Sprite plays. But if they, like, overlay for Gigantic, it's pretty Jover. Oh no, they're just gonna make Elf. It's probably just Jover anyway then, isn't it? What? Oh my god, I'm living this? A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Jesus Christ. They will have the Carrot up, so they'll have a Spell Trap negate. Which is gonna be annoying, because we have the Calarium. But we're gonna have to hope we just rip something pretty good here. That's not bad. That's actually not bad at all. I wonder if I could even bait by activating this first. I think that's exactly what I'm going to try to do here. Yeah, okay, we'll just do this first. Yep. Oh, wait, but they attributed the wrong thing. Oh, I don't get the search, though, to be fair. So, then, no, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that was fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now fuck. It is a little awkward that I've already activated Reichphobia, but I'm pretty sure here... Well, I can still Rim for Abscission. Okay, so I'm just thinking, if I add Rim, I'm normally Rim, add Abscission, Special Meek, Pop. Yeah, I think I just do it that way. I think that's better than getting Visus. Well, the thing is, though, if I get Visus, then I can make Astroloud. If I get Visus, then I'm normaling Meek, popping Meek for Visus, and then what? Sinking for Amberterra, adding, like, Reframing. I don't know, I feel like adding Rimheart is better here. I don't get Rim. I think that's better. I don't think I need Astrolabe to come back here. I hope I don't. The Amberterra line just does it all. It doesn't let me go for Baron. Well, I can still go for the Amberterra line here, actually. Oh no, I can't because it has oh my god, because they're oh my god, it's got 2,000 defense. Oh wait, but I can battle. But then I'll still have a tuner in the yard. Oh no! Yeah, because even if here's the problem, yeah, like I battle over this, right? But now the attack goes up because I have a fucking tuner in my graveyard. Ah! Ah! This has not been our day, like, at all. Field spell problems, for real, though. We've been losing because of some stupid shit today. I won't lie, it's, writing this in my anti-Mannadium notes. That's, like, between the timer and between, like, I don't know. That timer loss in this one is just like, I feel like losing to stupid shit is the theme of the day. Come on, are you serious? Don't do this. There we go, thank God. Alright, this hand is definitely not bad at all. They have a Maxi, but we have an Ash Blossom, that's fine. Come on, Raiden. If you've got it, use it. If you want to shotgun it, do it. If not, can I take my turn, please? I think I'm going to Rimheart for Imaginings here and just put the other Abscission back. Come on, Raiden. You're killing me. Don't hold your toggle to on and AFK at the same time. Please don't do that. Timeouts count as losses, right? Yeah, exactly. Same hand against... Unless Joel specifically. Opponent's just... That's the thing! They have to have their toggle held on. I have this AFK match at the start of every other game. It could be a connection issue. Like... No, yeah, there's no connection thing there. Yeah, that was the... I don't know. There was no connection bars there. So that was our opponent having their toggle set to on and also being AFK. which is, yeah, always fun. But anyway, okay, so here, yeah, I'm gonna normal summon Rim, and I'm just gonna add Calarium here, or not Calarium, Imaginings, because we already have Meek at Obsession. It's a new feature where the start is always toggled on. That's the thing, too, is, like, they would have had to have flipped their toggle to on and then go... Oh, no, it was a connection thing. Look, okay. Okay, let's go Meek. What is this? Oh, that's just Imaginings trying to turn Rimheart into a tuner. Yeah, definitely not bad draws at all. Yes, change the level. Add yes, give me Vises, please. I'm trying to think. It doesn't matter what order we do this in, right? Like, I can go Excel, Meek, and then Vises, pop, Meek, and summon. Or I could do it now, summon, and then sync for Excel. Yeah, I don't think the order super matters here. I guess the order might matter if they have an out to Excel bringing back, but I don't think they will. I think this will be fine. Yeah, we'll just do it. I don't play the Cashier package in this particular build, but I don't think it's bad. Alright, pop. I think it's kind of... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter what order you do it in, does it? Maybe it does. Yeah, one Fenrir... It's just so much less worth for this deck in particular. With Fenrir being at 1, I think. No, I'm not going to change the level. Don't need to. Do not need to. Yeah, it's like the situations in which the Cashier cards actually like get you unstuck or further your plays are just like so unbelievably few and far between that like the real main reason to play it before was that Fenrir was a good card, and also very occasionally, you know, Cashier Scareclaw could help unbreak you, but with only one Fenrir, it's a lot more dicey. And yeah, having more non-engine like droplets is definitely... Oh my god. Oh my god. That's such a disgusting draw. Yeah, no, that's definitely really good. Okay, so I don't think it matters again the order we do this in. We could go Pater and then Cross Sheep and then Astrolaud. Oh no, we have to... We can leave right card on the field. Alright, let's go Pater. I'll put it, like... I'm trying to think if it matters anymore. Now I can put it here. Okay, so to make Astrolaud, though... Yeah, I'll just use these two, right? Hey, Pater! I always think that, too. So we gotta make Cross Sheep first. I'm just trying to think if there's a reason why I need to keep Meek on the field. No, because I can just bring back Meek with Cross Sheep. Although... Well, having right card on the field mess me up. I don't think it will. I think I'm fine. And actually, because I do it this way, I think I can even summon another level 10 if I want to. Really trying to make it up to you with these draws? Yeah, really, though. Do I have a... Okay. Let's see. Sync for Baron. I could also sync for Baron with these two. Oh yeah, Lightheart's still in the graveyard. Okay, so let's do it this way. See, this is the situation where I do want Chaos Angel, but if Chaos Angel is really only good when your turn 1 combo goes off, then that is like just the definition of a win more card. Alright, let's bring back Lightheart. And, yeah, I'll just make Elf, I guess. Let's see. I'll just make Shengyang, why not? Oh, I never used Arrival. Oh, I can still make IP. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, I could have ended on Apo instead. I don't know why I blanked on having an Arrival in my hand. That's something you should remember, but it's like, whatever. But yeah, you could also end on IP. Either way. There's like arguments to do it either way. Like, if you just go for the Apo, then you get the extra material. If you go for the IP, you can have the, you know, can't be destroyed by card effects. Plus, you also get to do it during your opponent's turn. Well, and also, like, the main reason to have Elf IP is to, like, make your one-card combo lines better, but... Because the other argument that you could make is, like, going for, like, a Goddess or a Unicorn, but I don't really have room for those in the extra deck. This is a God tier hand. It really is. 3 hand traps and reframing on top of the... on top of the monsters on the end board. Yeah, you know, it's like, whatever. Definitely not going to shotgun Maxi here because we have Droll, but also it's not right to do it in this meta anyway. I don't think it's right pretty much ever to shotgun Maxi in this meta. Like, I'm struggling to think of a deck where I would want to shotgun Maxi aside from like Kashtira, and obviously like Fenrir is at 1, so I feel like chaining Maxi to this is like the fastest way to fill our opponent with despair. The other fun thing is, too, is even if they had a call by, we could have just chained Elf to bring back the C and dodge the call by. Mathmech? No, Mathmech will telegraph. Sigma is an activated effect. Circular is an activated effect. So, no, you're good. You're good with Maxi against Mathmech. You don't have to hold it. Oh, it's branded tier specifically. Yeah, literally only. Yeah, I think it's literally only Kashtira right now. I'm gonna activate Elf actually, just to like do it, I guess. I don't know. Well, if I go for the Apo, then I can have a I can go for a 3 material Apo instead of a 2 material Apo. Or exactly, yeah, you could just wait for the normal summon if you think they're going to go for a Link one. My main point is that there are extremely few decks in this meta that will like you know, hard to telegraph, or that won't hard to telegraph their special summons with the Maxi. If my opponent threatened to move to battle phase here, I would just let them, honestly. Okay, this I am going to chain the Dissipator. And I think, well, I have to destroy, don't I? I was going to say I think I'll negate and not destroy, but this works too. The only thing that doesn't work about this is they still get to fuse, which will still proc the Shyren effect, which is annoying, but we'll deal with it. Oh, no, they don't get to fuse. Never mind, they don't have the ability to fuse. So we know that among the cards in their hand is not something that can fuse with Shyren to make anything. I'm going to Ash Blossom this, I think. I know it's branded, they could have branded fusion, but we still have a couple of Omnis, including a fucking Counter Trap Omni. Should probably make Apo here. I don't think we need to just yet. I don't feel particularly threatened by anything my opponent's doing. I guess there's no reason not to make the Apo, though, to be fair. We could have stopped that, I guess. Yeah, we'll do it on the next opportunity just to play it safe. Albion is cost. Oh, it is cost to send. You're right. Good call. Chaining the Retribution. Targeting Branded in red? Okay. That is fine. Yeah, that resolves. No. So actually, a lot of the time you don't even lose the extra material on the Apo if you bring something back with the elf anyway. Also, we get to banish their Shiren, which is cute. They haven't normal summoned yet. They added a Branded in red to hand. What else do we know is in their hand? They're chaining Branded in red? No, honey, this doesn't target. You're gonna... Oh, no. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, they'll proc the Shiren. But they won't get the effect of whatever they summon. Wait, does this target? No, this doesn't target. I was gonna say, it's so sad I couldn't remember if I picked a target for this or not. Also, I should know that this doesn't target off the top of my head. That's something I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh's weird. Trying to access the information you need when you need it. They're gonna learn the hard way? I guess so. Yeah, because, like, even if you summon... It doesn't matter what you summon here. It won't be on the board at the end of the chain link, which means it won't get the effect. Yeah, I learned this lesson playing Tri-Brigade Zodiac when people would get rid of Shurag on the same chain link. It's a lesson we all learned at some point. 2 cards, 2 negates, yeah, it's pretty good. What if the last card is just Branded Fusion? I almost hope it is. I think the almost out of it, I really hope it is, actually. Okay, yeah. God, if that wasn't just, like, the fucking optimal, ideal turn 1 Mannadium board ever. Jesus Christ. Also, thank you, Dark Ruler, for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. Alright. Let's go. Let's go into the next one. That was, like, the cleanest... Yeah, that was the cleanest Mannadium game I've ever played in my life. Especially the imaginings to put back the extra abscission for Droll and reframing. Oh my god. Everything about that was like... If somebody asked, like, what is an ideal turn 1 Mannadium board / game, I think I would just show that replay. Alright, we do have the Droll. Sword Soul, a good deck to return to Master Duel with still? Absolutely. In fact... check out my YouTube channel. Tomorrow's deck profile is going to be on Sword Soul, in which I talk about how the build is still pretty much the same, but it's still really good in this meta. So, yeah, Sword Soul's definitely still a good deck right now. Absolutely. We have a lot of gas in this hand, so I think I'm actually going to lead with Reichart, because I have Rim and Calarium already. Well, I should have led with Calarium if they have Droll. Oh, it's Maxi. Okay, that's fine. Back dueling because of you tutorial guides on Try Brigade back when Master Duel came out. Thanks, I really appreciate that. Oh, it's call by. Ugh. Okay. That means a lot. That super means a lot. You know what? I think I'm gonna chain this. I'm trying to think of like the pros and cons of chain. Yeah, I'm gonna chain this. Oh, I didn't try to cook with Ring of Worm and Sword, so I didn't even think about that. Fuck, I should have though. This will be a little bit of deck fitting. It'll give me a search. Oh, you know what? Oh, but I don't have Visus in my hand. Oh, but I could add it. Because I'm only getting Max Seed here, right? I'm thinking about what I want to add off this Rim Heart. There's two arguments you can make here. No, the latter is super greedy, though. I was going to say you could add Meek for follow-up plays and just battle and then pass. Or you could add Imaginings here. Activate Calarium, add Visus, Imaginings F. Is that greedy, though? I already have an Arrival. That actually might not be as greedy as I think it is. I'm gonna try it. So we're adding Visus, and then I'm probably going to put back either Arrival or I'll probably put back Reframing, honestly, with Imagining. Oh, it's super going to depend on what I draw here. Alright, look at my Visus. My Visus is amazing. Wow, those were insane draws. Yeah, we can definitely just put back Arrival here, for sure, because we drew a Rykart. But I'm not playing into this Maxi. I'm not playing into this Maxi because I think my opponent's hand is actually just terrible right now. And yeah. And I also think that this is like an imperm. Because it's been live ever since I've had a face-up monster on the field. And so I don't want to play into a Maxi if I think they already have active Disruption as well on top of it already. Plus the threat of them drawing into like Nibiru or something. And again, my opponent's already told me their hand is bad, so let's not make it any better. A lot of the time, if I have the ability to attack, I'll just play into the Maxi and just go for it. But this is a kind of situation where I don't. If I have the ability to attack. On turn 1, I will never ever play into Maxi, ever. Unless I can like stop their draws with like a Droll or something, of course. But I had a feeling it was the mirror match. I had a good old-fashioned feeling. Either way, I knew it wasn't going to be like a back row-based deck. It seemed very much to be a combo deck that had a bad opening hand. Droll resolved. That's really, really good for me. That's really, really good for me. Especially with Rykart being their top deck, because now they don't have any real pivots here. Because they only added an Arrival, and it's like, what, you can link for Lightheart, not get the search, Arrival for Rykart, and then make a link to, question mark? Like... Whereas my hand has a ton of follow-up, and I got to preset the reframing to potentially use on my turn against some of their disruption, maybe. We'll see. They decided not to battle. That's interesting. They moved to battle and then decided not to, which is... Oh, another Rim Heart. It's not a bad draw at all, actually. I'm still going to normal summon Rykart here. Let's see what they do. I'm still thinking this could be Imperm. God, no, I wanted to know what that face down card was. Oh, no, that's going to bother me. Damn it. I really, really wanted to know what that face down card was. Let's see if they're even on Imperm. Because I was just thinking, like, is anybody even on Imperm nowadays? Like, I mean, obviously they are. The card is really, really good still. I'll save that replay too. Why not? They were playing Imperms. I think it was an Imperm. I'm very sure. I guess it could have been the Droplet as well. I'm pretty sure that face down card was an imperm. I'm like 90% sure it was an imperm. And it bugs me that I'll never know too, for sure. But I'm very confident that's what it was. And yeah, if my opponent's got an imperm and they've maxed me and they've already told me that their hand doesn't have plays, then yeah, I don't see any reason to play under a max C in that situation. We lost the coin flip, but we're going first. Makonko is the first, and I think most likely suspect. I couldn't even tell you the last time I saw Numeron. It could be like a going second Cashier, I think is like the next most likely thing for it to be, but... Wow, this is a fucking hand, isn't it? Let's definitely start with imaginings here. You can look at Meek. Maybe should have shown them Rim, actually. I definitely should have shown them Rim. Huh, that's interesting. I think I'm actually just going to put back Reichphobia here. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm going to put back here. This seems like the most played deck right now. I wonder if Super Heavy Samurai isn't still the most played deck. I haven't run into that deck in a hot minute, actually. But that might be just because I'm on the lower end of Master Ladder. Maxi. Okay. I'm not as upset that I showed them Meek now, because I think you pretty much always know that I have Meek here. I don't think Abscission Pop for Calarium for Visas Search is worth it, so I'm just gonna set these two and pass. Alright. It's one of the reasons why I kept the Nibiru, is in case I got disrupted. Now, unfortunately, Meek plus Abscission... Oh, it's Cyber Dragons. Okay. When this card is normal or special summoned, add a Cyber Spell or Trap card from deck to hand. God, is this worth... Is this worth dropletting? I'd be giving up my reframing. I kind of think it is, actually. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it because we have an Ibiru in case they have further follow-up, and I think this is the most... This has the potential to be the most mileage I'm going to get out of Droplet. Especially sending only one card, because I really would like to only send one card here. This card is sent to the graveyard, you can add another Cyber Dragon from deck to hand. That's pretty brutal. Okay, so 1, 2. Does this add or summon? It adds, okay, but that'll summon itself, so that'll be 3. Okay, so they're adding regular... Okay, so this is 3, right? Nova's 4. No, Infinity is gonna be 5. That's the Omni. Wait a second. No, they're not going into Infinity first. Oh, they're not going into Infinity first. Oh, beautiful. We love to see it. Is that Meeps? Has Meeps played Cyber Dragon? I don't think I've ever played against Meeps on Cyber Dragon before. Oh shit, what the fuck? Okay. I didn't know that was gonna happen. That's what I get for not reading. Something not reading. It's probably better than them going into their combo line, whatever they're about to summon here, though. It's the Rampage. Oh shit. Wait, are we just gonna lose anyway? Well, they have to give this thing attack points first. They could also just be sending stuff just to get it in the graveyard. Oh, there. Thank God. Thank God. That scared the shit out of me. Oh my God. Okay. So we do have a little bit of a problem here, and it's the fact that Meek plus Abscission is actually not necessarily plays by itself. Well, actually, hang on. We could go normal summon Meek, Abscission pop, add Calarium. I mean, whatever. We're just gonna... It's not like we're not gonna play cards here. Oh, wait, this is plays by itself, isn't it? Am I thinking of another combination of cards that's not plays by itself? Okay, that works too. No, yeah, that was totally plays, because Meek brings itself back, Calarium advises, pop Meek. Yeah. I must have been thinking of another combination of cards. I think it's Calarium plus Abscission. Which actually, now that Amritera is out, Intrasukta might actually be a combo line now. Okay, well, either way, we managed to win that. That was a bit of a roller coaster of a duel for me, because when that Nova effect activated, I thought I was going to lose for a second there. I was like, fuck, they're going to summon a giant fusion monster and, like, double its attack points. I don't know how people do it when you just said the whole line. If I don't see the card glow yellow, I don't know what to do. It's just, it's just practice. I don't know. It's kind of hard. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. Like, to make that more... I mean, I think a lot of the time it can also come down to just... Okay, let's see what they add here. Hang on. I mean, it's going to be a Mathmech monster, but... If they're going to Signet Mining at the start of their turn, then I'm 100% going to draw. Okay, cool. Triple attack. That's fine. They're gonna put back Calarium here. They put back Maxi? What the fuck? Do they not know Calarium is a one-card combo? They're going for it? You can't add cards! You can't add Super Fact! You can't add off of Vowel Immersion! What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you making terahertz anyway? Well, I mean, it still doesn't make sense to put back my Maxi because I can't get draws off of it, even if you were going to continue to play anyway. I guess maybe they forgot Droll affected them, yeah. I mean, again, they can still make... Oh, they have a Parallel Exceed. Okay. I mean, again, the Maxi... Putting that back still doesn't make a lot of sense to me here, but... No, it's Mathmech. They drew it. That's good. Hello, Snon. Hope you are doing well. We're just practicing some Mannadium. It's actually the first game we got queued against Mathmech here. We did droll them. So no Super Fact, unless it's the last card in their hand. Is this going to be Singularity plus Terahertz? That would actually still be really annoying to have to deal with. Although we do have triple attack as well. The thing is, though, Terahertz is going to send D-Save Worm. That's like the main thing I'm really concerned about right now. That's why I'm like, this is one of those situations where I'm trying to figure out what I want to do when it comes around to my turn, but I need to see what they're going to do first. Obviously, I need to see what I draw for turn as well, but I think, like... ideally, whenever you're not playing, like, whenever your opponent has priority, you should just be thinking about, like, not only what your opponent is going to do, but how you're going to respond. Which sounds like kind of like a dust statement, but it's so easy when you're waiting for your opponent to make plays, just kind of, like, not... Just kind of, like, space out, right? Oh, they're going for Terahertz Heat Soul. But, like, I think there's a lot of merit in trying to be like, okay, if they go for this and this, like, I could have this as an out, but if they make this and they do that, then that's a problem. I Also, just trying to figure out... Because another thing, too, is, like, it's not just good practice to keep your head focused in the game, but it's going to save you time on your timer, too. If you're thinking about what plays you're going to make, like, when your opponent has time ticking down for them... Like, if I'm thinking about the different cards I could top deck and how they could possibly be outs now, then I don't have to spend that time when I draw the actual card trying to figure it out. Reichhardt's a really good draw. They did send D-Save for him. Talent Stick Terahertz is one we gave us before OTKing over the rest of their monsters as possible. True! Do we have a Cyber monster in our extra deck? We do, actually. Ooh. Ooh, we have a Cyber monster in our extra deck. Hold on a second. So we can get Terahertz up to 8k relatively easily. Yeah, I think we definitely just... Well, I'm trying to think... Okay. Normal summon Reichhardt. Reichhardt F to add a rival. Link for Lightheart. Lightheart add Reichphobia. Activate Reichphobia to try to add Visus. They negate that. Then we can Calarium. I think we do that instead of activating Calarium first. They have not used this effect this turn. Okay. Just want to make sure. Won like that one time by taking the opponent's Sarah. Hell yeah. Might be how we win here. We'll see. Gotta play around the sending aggregator too. Yeah, that's the main thing I'm thinking about when I'm noting that Terahertz hasn't used this effect yet. Some people don't play it, but you should always expect it. Most people play it. They did not negate that. Okay. That's a little surprising, but I'm definitely not complaining about that at all. I wonder if I should arrival first. I don't think it really matters. Aggregator negates a monster effect when it's sent to the graveyard. It's a rank 9 Cyberus Xyz monster, so Terahertz sends it from the extract to the graveyard, and then it doesn't negate the effect on the same chain link, though. It negates it on the next one, so you have to time it kind of well. I don't play it. That's the thing. It's totally valid to not play it, too. There have been times where I've been tempted to take it out of the extra deck for, like, yeah, second Alimbertion. Second Splash Page is also a good one. But second Alimbertion is, like... It's funny, because the Aggregator... I feel like that last slot in MathMech between... For me, it's always between, like, Aggregator and second Alimbertion and Link Spider, and they're using D-Save Worm on the Arrival now. That's really good for me. I think it's really good for me. Well, yeah, because then I just triple attack and take the Dark Fluid here. And even if they chain Dark Fluid now, they're just going to boost it more. Aggregator's kind of meh. A lot of using Aggregator does coming down to knowing when the best time to use it is. That's for sure. It can be a little bit tricky to use. And even when you know when the correct time is, sometimes you just don't get the opportunity to use it. But, oh my god, they're just making it easier for me to OTK here, I'm pretty sure, right? But I will say that, like, a lot of using Aggregator totally does come down to, like, knowing when to use it. Like, knowing when to activate the effect. You need to activate it, you need to activate it before you need it, not when you need it. Yeah, sending Dotscaper, yeah, it doesn't actually do anything here. Yeah, they could have, if they have Aggregator, we'll have to look and see if they have Aggregator in their extra deck. Yeah, no, here I can just move to battle phase and battle into Heat Soul. Yeah, this is just GG. We want to move into battle phase first, because if they have Ash Blossom, now they can't use it against Terahertz's effect here. I mean, they can, it'll just get negated. Like this. I think this person might be new to Mathmech. Easy peasy. Classic Cybers player. Yeah, I mean, you know. I want to look at their list, actually. Let's see if they were on Aggregator. I wonder if we had to be scared of that or not. I should wait. Yeah, it is optimal to wait to damage step as well. They were on Aggregator. Yeah, they threw then. They should have just sent that. This is actually pretty much the list I would be playing right now, I think. I don't know if I'd be on 3 Joel, but I'd definitely be on at least 2, but... I mean, this list is great. Like, well, I mean, 3 Imperm. I might be on, like... Well, they don't have Valor, actually. Or Nibiru. What are their small world bridges? Is it just Thoughtscaper and Parallel Exceed? I think this build overall is not bad. I would definitely cut a Joel and an Imperm for at least 1 Valor and a Nibiru for more small world bridges, but... I mean, I think it was a fine build otherwise. Hey, we're on our rank up game to Master 3. That's cool. Wow, we actually had quite the bounce back from earlier in this stream, didn't we? Three Joel's key, but I cut an Imperm for Nib. They could also have just gone up to like 41 or 2 and thrown some Valors. Or at least 1 Valor. I think having the Valor as well for the bridge is good. It's a weird hand, but it might actually end up having plays. If you open a hand trap as Vysis, you can like normal summon the hand trap Vysis pop. We'll just do it. That's a bad habit of mine. It's why I run out of time sometimes, is explaining plays before I do them instead of just explaining them as I do them. My hand wasn't even that good! My hand was not even that good! What was I realistically gonna do there? Like, go for Lightheart, add the Reichphobia, add Reichheart, special, like, make a Baron, pass? I mean, we'll take it. I'm not complaining. I just, like, goddamn. Sometimes that'll happen. Actually, not sometimes. Whenever something like this happens, I always imagine that person then going on to like r/Master Duel and being like, Mannadium is the most bullshit, unbeatable deck ever. If you lose the coin flip, you have no shot of ever winning. And I'm just sitting here over like I was gonna go Baron pass, dude, but okay. Again, we'll definitely take it. I just think it's really funny. Also, Chris Lacujo, I missed your follow. I'm sorry about that. Welcome to the stream. People see Mannadium and Super Heavy Samurai and they immediately scoop. Every now and then, I'll run across a comment online that will not only say this, but also say it, like, proudly. Like, yeah, I don't deal with these bullshit decks. I just concede whenever I see them. And listen, if you don't like playing a certain deck and you just auto-concede to it, that's your own prerogative, right? I just don't think you get to complain about not getting to the top rank if you do that as well. I think it's valid to be like, I don't want to play against this, I'm just going to auto-concede. But again, yeah, to then complain about the game being unbalanced or not being able to reach top rank while you do that, then it's like, okay. No, I'm clowning on people who auto-concede. That's also valid if you're interested in doing that. I definitely get it. I definitely get the desire to clown. Because, like, I don't know. It is a little bit... It does come across as, like, really, like, you're not even going to try. Like, seriously. But that's also why I add the caveat of, like, ooh, that's a community gift sub from Snon. Thank you very much. That one went out to Phoenix. Hell yeah. Thank you, Snon. That is super cool and awesome of you. They do have the Joel and Lockbird here. It's a little unfortunate, but... I mean, they already told me their hand was bad, so I'm just going to set reframing and pass here, honestly. Also, Hibiya0 followed. Thank you very much for the follow. What's a deck you don't like playing against? I have 2 examples right off the top of my head. Ninja and Weather Painter. I don't like decks that take forever to do nothing. I also don't like decks that, hang on, let me think about this for a second. Wagon is being summoned. This is the on-summon effect to change battle position. That's fine. I'll Ash Blossom the Wagon Search F, and then I think I'll throw out Maxi in the same chain link. I could also just throw out Maxi now. It doesn't like super matter. I'll just throw it out now. How did Super Heavy Brick? I know, right? Okay, they have the Ash Blossom. This is fine. I have a feeling if they don't have a counter for the Ash on the Wagon, which they won't have Gamma because they have a monster on the field, this will probably just be the end of their turn. Because if they bricked last time, then they probably don't have many plays beyond this. Any Branded gameplay? We played against Branded a couple of times today. At least once I can remember recently, but... Again, there's a decent shot this is just the end of their turn. If they didn't have plays beforehand... Like, if they had Wagon... They obviously top-decked Wagon. Because there's no reason you wouldn't normal summon it to try to start a combo on the last turn. Okay, they're going for the Scarecrow. This is fine. Discarding... Oh! They're making Baguska. How do you feel about Flower Guardian? I've never had the pleasure of playing against it. But I also really don't like, and this is another reason why I don't like Ninja. I hate, my least favorite kind of effect to play against is effects that say flip a monster face down and you can never flip it up again, ever, for any reason, ever. And it's like, cool. That's really fun and interactive gameplay. Thanks. Like, neat. Oh, I'm not playing a fusion deck? I gotta, fuck me, I guess. If only Town worked like that, God. And see, that's the thing, right? If the effect said flip it down and you can't flip it up until, like, your next end phase or something like that, that would keep the spirit of the effect, and I would have so fewer problems with that. But to just say you just can't ever flip it up is like... Wait, they summoned it? They're making Zeus? Okay. I think Baguska and Defense Sword would have been more difficult to play through. Yeah, I hate perma-booking. I think it's much worse than zone locking. Like, Era is really annoying too, but at least if Era leaves the field, you get your zones back. Floodgate Trap Hole, yes, that is another one. That is another one. Okay, this isn't too bad. I wonder if let me think for a second. I wonder if I activate Reichphobia, I wonder if they'll Zeus in response. That would be really good for me if they did. Nah, there's no way they were ever going to. That was very wishful thinking. Also, Laser 9027, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna normal summon Rykart here, I think. Well, okay, let me think about what I'm doing here. Normal summon Rykart, Rykart add Arrival, Link for Lightheart, Lightheart add Reichphobia. Then we can Arrival for... Yeah, I mean, this will be fine. Yeah, we'll do it this way. I think this plays well into Zeus. Because I can... Like, if they Zeus at any kind of point here, right, I can, like, Arrival Valor. Hell yeah! I'm just gonna chain Rimheart. I was thinking about using Called By, but I think I'm just gonna chain Rimheart here. Because then I can use Called By later if they try to, like, do plays. I'm just trying to think, because I haven't normaled. Oh, I have normaled. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna activate. Oh my god, Chain Zeus would be great for me here. Okay. The other thing is, too, is I have a live reframing face down. So if I can just summon a Synchro monster, then Zeus isn't a problem anymore. Yeah, we just had Meek here. Yeah, we just had Meek. This forces Zeus, so we just go super plus, exactly. So yeah, now I can just special summon Meek. I feel like when I special Meek, they'll Zeus, but that's also fine, because then I can arrival... Wait, hang on a sec, let me think about this. Okay, let me just summon the Meek. Just give me priority. Just give me priority. Just pass it back to me, come on. Just pass it back. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Damn, okay. This might actually be a bit of a problem now. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's fine. It's gonna have to be fine. Okay, so I can arrival for Reichhardt and then summon Vysis, but I've already used Reichphobia, so there's kind of no point to doing that. I think I'm just gonna set Call By and pass, honestly. Like, what else is in my yard? Well, okay, no, here's what I could summon Astrolaud, though. Okay, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Okay, so if I arrival for Reichhardt, pop Reichhardt, special Vysis, link Vysis for Lightheart, Lightheart add Reichphobia, and then I can Astrolaud. I mean, that's better than nothing, so we'll just do it that way. No! You gotta be... Oh, we have Call By, though. Okay, we're gonna have to use... Ah, damn. Okay, that's fine. We'll use Call By here. I would have liked to have saved that, but whatever. Also, in a minute, we can actually... Well, we can deconstruct the opening hand. It was Droll, Ash, Valor, Scales, Ghost Spell. That was their opening hand. Wait, why can't I use this? No, why can't I? What's going on? Why can't I activate Vysis? Oh, a different type. I have to pop the Lightheart. I got really scared for a second there. I have to, I just misremembered the order. I got really, really scared for a second there. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good. No, definitely don't do that. And actually, I can do this. I can make Cross Sheep first. Bring back something, I'm sure. The panic. The panic. Alright. Oh, I love it when they concede and we don't have to think anymore. Or sorry, when their connection fails, quote unquote, we don't have to think anymore. So yeah, they definitely just bricked. Their opening hand, what did we say it was? It was Droll, Valor, Ghost Spell, whatever their hand trap they had, Ash, and Scales. And then they top decked Wagon. That makes sense. Wow, 6-game win streak. We're not doing too bad. Could have done Apo right there. That's just GG. That is also true. That is also very true. Although I'm trying to think. No, I think even if they top deck Wakaushi, that's still GG. Well, it might not actually be. If they top deck Wakaushi... Well, they could summon an 8 that could battle over Apo, but they couldn't use the effect first if it's like Excel Stardust, so... It's pretty much GG. Although we would also be in top deck mode at that point. But they would have to... I mean, that's a very specific top deck they'd have to have. Okay, they're on 60. It's branded. Droll might be useful here. We're definitely going to use it. There's no reason not to just fire it off right now, but we'll see if it actually ends up stopping their plays. Because that's the thing, they already sent the fusion deployment. It's not hard for them to send the branded fusion as well. Yeah, if Joel is going to be useful against Branded, this is the kind of situation where it's most likely to be. When they start with, like, Albion like that. Fusing with an in-hand Albaz for Granganol? No, Albion Sanctifier, okay. That makes sense, yeah. Okay, we have a call by, so that's good. Set one. Ugh, triple tack. That's brutal. Let's see what they put back. Alright. Now it's going to super depend on what we top deck. Before we just had it. Now it's going to really, really depend on what we rip. And what they put back, honestly, too. This is not an easy choice for them, either. I'm trying to think of what I would put back here. Because the call by is an immediate threat to the Albion, bringing back Albaz as a disrupt. But also, you would be a little tempted a lot of the time to, yeah, put back Vysis. You never put back a rival, and I don't think you ever put back Meek here. It's either a rival or a Vysis or call by, depending if you want to stop my plays or disrupt. We have a lot of top decks here. Let's see if we can get one. That's not one of them. Okay. Only setting one of the called bys because, yeah, they're going to use Albion's effect here. I'm going to banish Cartesia. That is Cartesia, right? That's Albaz. Yeah, that's Cartesia. Because obviously they're not going to use Albaz's effect on this turn. And they would have to rip a Cartesia away to search it to use it, but they're more likely to use a Cartesia on their follow-up turn. Yeah, Branded, you clear their board and remake it. It's definitely not the most uncommon. Okay, fusion deployment. Well, neither target is good. Cartesia can't fuse here, so they can get that if they really want to. Yeah, they're just going for an Albaz. I think I'm actually going to let this resolve. Well, how much damage is that? That's 55, 65, 73. I think I'm going to let that resolve. Because I don't want them to Saronir. Like, if I rip Rem or Rykart, this Saronir is a huge issue. I don't like this one. I'm going to let it resolve. I think I'm more likely to win this duel if this resolves, which sounds kind of weird because I'm taking more damage, but just thinking about my follow-up turn. This is 100% a case where I'm using my life points as a resource. That's something you might have heard. It's something I've said before. It's something you might have heard people in general say is like, life points aren't a score, they're a resource. That is exactly an example of me using life points as a resource. Ooh, that's a good top deck. Really glad I did that now. Again, I just don't want this Saronir to mess me up on their turn. We don't know. I'm pretty sure we don't know the face down now. But it's always worth looking. Yeah, we don't know it. Okay. Alright, we'll just go for it. Okay, we normal summon to the Meek. So we have to get Vysis off of Calarium here. We can't normal summon Rem. Oh, obviously this is the other reason to save call by as well. Oh, shit. Although, if they don't target things in their graveyard, then that becomes a bit of a problem, doesn't it? Oh, that is an issue. Oh, wait, no, they're just taking my Meek? That's actually not that big of a deal at all. I don't think it is, anyway. Yeah, no, I'm just going to summon another one, and then I'm going to activate Calarium. Change the level of the monster. I think I'm actually going to say no. In case this Colarium doesn't resolve for some reason, I could potentially make an elf still. We are adding Visus, because we can't... Yeah, we don't have the ability to special that. And we also have Obsession in the yard, that's worth noting. Yeah, so I thought it might have mattered that they took the Meek out of the yard, but it doesn't look like it's actually going to. I'm also not going to adjust this one's level, I don't think. No, wait, I am going to adjust this one's level. Yes, I am going to. Yes. Okay, Lightheart F. Activate Reichphobia. Ah, we'll get to draw off this too. And we'll get to use both arrivals. Oh, yeah. Things are looking really, really good for us right now. Also, yeah, I wanted to bump up the level to 4 because I was going to have... Because I was thinking, oh, I don't need to change the level to 4 because I'm not going to have a level 4 non-tuner, but I am. That's going to be right card, of course. Road is an interesting draw. Let's get rid of this face down card. Branded Banishment. Okay, that's good. Let me think about this for a sec. I don't think it super matters the order I do things in here. So I think I might just make Dispater first. What effect was that? Oh, Retribution, okay. Let me just think for a second and really make sure it doesn't matter what order. No, yeah, I'm gonna make Baron first. Or I mean, Pater, rather. I could also, go for Cross Sheep first. That actually does matter, going for Cross Sheep first. It could very easily matter here. For the attack points. So I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I think they're trying to psych me out with that Retribution, but that is what that is, right? Yeah. I don't think there's anything else it could be. Not activating Cross Sheep's effect here. I'm telling myself that more than anybody else. I'm not activating that right now. I've made that misplay too many times before. Alright. Give me you. Get the double arrival here. So good. Hey, Pater. It's so good. Listen, I might not say it, but I definitely still think it. Alright, no, we're gonna make Astrolaud first. And then we're gonna summon back the Visus that we banish. Not this. Yeah, we can't even target it, duh, so we'll just get rid of Sarnir, I guess. Hey, Trust Funded. Hope you are having a good Saturday as well. Yeah, I'll just summon Meek, why not? That's fine, I don't care. Sure. Now I can make a number of things here, actually. Let's make Elf. Board is terrifying. Alright, and then I can bring back Vysis. This isn't once per turn, is it? It's not. Good to know. Alright, we've got the Omri Terra. Let's go. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say. I still could have summoned the other Astrolaud, by the way. That's what I was thinking about when I was noting, like, oh, that's not once per turn, is it? The effect to destroy a card on the opponent's field and gain attack points. So good. This deck is so fucking good. Holy shit. The comeback ability is insane. So is this 7-game win streak we're on right now. In Master. The middle of Master, too. Not like Master 5, not like Master 1. We're in the heat of it. We're still hitting huge win streaks. Of course, I probably just jinxed myself. But, you know. Chilling in M2 because I just want to wait for the new pack. Chilling in M2 is a fucking vibe. There's been a lot of times where I've legit considered, like, especially lately, I'm not as pressed about actually getting to Master 1, especially early in the season, because, like, well, getting to Master 1 early in the season, all that, oh, fuck, okay, see, this is the one situation where shotgunning Maxi would have actually gotten me one extra draw, but I'm like, it's fine, it's whatever. Okay, we're definitely going to chain C to Shifter, though. This makes me want to add Cross Sheep into my deck. While Cross Sheep is very good, do remember that a lot of the reason that it's good is because we have a fusion monster we can summon just by banishing stuff out of the graveyard, right? So, that's a lot of the reason why That said, Cross Sheep is really good in Tearlament for the same reason. The Unicorn ate one of my 2 Light Hearts, okay? That's fine. That actually is not a bad take there, honestly. Because I'm always going to activate a monster effect before I summon my other Light Heart. And you can banish the other one, and that is definitely annoying. Okay, that's actually not bad. Speaking of not bad, is this song. This song is great. Okay, end phase. They added Theosis? Yeah. I was kind of surprised they didn't add Birth, but okay. Okay, now I can go into Light Heart without activating a monster effect. It might even be optimal to do so. Like, aside... Well, I mean, it would obviously be optimal to add a rival, but... I'm thinking about, we are under Shifter, that is worth noting, but you can do a lot under Shifter, like the Calarium line. So, like Meek, right? Meek doesn't have to go to the graveyard, by the way. Meek just has to get destroyed. Same with Calarium. Calarium doesn't require the tuner to go to the graveyard. It just says the tuner has to be destroyed, right? So, we definitely have plays under Shifter. It's not ideal, definitely not, but we have options. It's not like we have 0 options. So I'm trying to think of the best way to do this, right? If I normal summon Reichheart, do not activate the effect, link it to Lightheart, and then add Reichphobia. But is that even, like, good? I could special Reichheart from hand. I can also add Vysis. Let's do it that way. Not activating, because I don't want to have my second Lightheart eaten. I could special Meek now. But if the Reichphobia resolves, I'll get to add Vysis. Oh, but I'll banish the Lightheart that gets popped. That's fine. I think this is fine. I think I'm still going to do it this way. And we, of course, also have this triple attack that I'm definitely, of course, thinking about as well. I don't like that they added Theosis. I want to use triple attack to rip from their hand, but at the same time, of course, we probably just need to take Unicorn. Omri Terra was a pretty big hit. I was wondering if they were going to take that. That is definitely annoying. I might be able to still put lethal on the board, though. Oh, but not without summoning... I don't know if I can't summon Astrolaud, though. Well, okay, hang on. If I... Vices Pop Lightheart, Special Meek... Oh, I don't have a, I don't have an Umbraterra to sink into anymore. Ooh, that's a problem. You know what? Let me just take Unicorn. Is that really what I'm gonna do? Take Unicorn, pop it? And then go into, like, an Appaloosa? That's so... not good. But, like, what else am I gonna do here? Battle, pop, special, Appo, pass. That's gonna have to be it. It's so bad. Oh shit, what? I didn't activate Unicorn's effect. I just... because I thought Cross-Out Designator's prompt was gonna come up, so I just clicked through it. Well, that was bad of me. That's like my #1 worst habit in Master Duel, I'm not gonna lie. Easily my #1 worst habit. Don't do that. Don't be like me. Don't be like me in that regard. Oh, I can't even, I have to make Appo this way. Oh, but then I can't, I don't have anything to bring back with Elf. Oh, I have a Maxi I can bring back. Is that worth? It's gonna have to be. Yeah, alright, we'll just do it that way. Ugh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I hate this, actually. Sinking is an interesting proposition, but just doesn't do anything here without anything in the graveyard. Elf can be used as a material. Not on this turn. We'll just do it on the next turn. But the thing about, well, they are going to give me an opportunity. I was going to say they might not give me an opportunity. Also, we're definitely going to chain... Okay, I'm going to do it in this order. I'm chaining IP to Duster. Let's see if they have a response. They do! I wondered if they had Maxi. Alright, now I get to use my Cross-Eye Designator. So we know one of their cards is Theosis. A 2-man Appo will die to battle against any Kashira, yes, but what it means is that the opponent uses their battle phase and we don't die this turn, and then we get another turn. Which is, you know, sometimes when you're looking for the line, sometimes the line isn't how do I win this, you know, on my next turn, but how do I survive to my next turn. I'm in survival mode right now. I'm not in, like, how am I going to end this duel and win it? I'm in, how am I going to get to my next turn to potentially end this duel and win it? Especially after they added Theosis off the Unicorn, it's like, there's no way they don't have another Kashira monster, right? The fact that they grabbed Theosis and not Birth tells me they've always got another Kashira monster. So, it's like, yeah, I can't ever just pass without playing anything there. I think I had to make Elf IP even if I... I mean, this is... Here's the thing, right? Like, obviously, one of the questions I get most often is, like, how do you possibly win, like, in you know, any given duel? But a lot of the times where people ask it is situations like this, where I'm not technically dead, but pretty much am. And, like... I think sometimes people expect me to be like, oh, well, I have this secret move I can pull out to win here. But a lot of the time, the answer is just like, you're just going to lose. But at the same time, of course, there is still merit to thinking about your route to victory. But I don't know, sometimes I do think people get a little bit too focused on the idea of, like, no, if I just would have, like, played differently, I could have won in this situation. Because that's the thing, I think that leads to a lot of results-oriented thinking. No, I don't run Nightmare Unicorn. I don't have any targets besides the Appaloosa. The reason we still play Elf plus IP is because that works best with one-card combo lines to go into the Appaloosa. But I would very much like an Underworld Goddess here. I wouldn't play Nightmare Unicorn, I would play Underworld Goddess, but like... But yeah, I don't know, sometimes the answer is just like that you don't have an out, right? Like, there are games that are just unwinnable. And the thing is, it's really easy to take a situation like this and be like, oh, well, if you knew they were going to do this, then you could have just done that earlier. But that's kind of like results-oriented thinking. And I think you have to look at it in the mindset of the information you had in that moment as to whether or not the plays you made were correct. Like those memes where they show an asteroid destroying the Earth and ask what you'd do. Exactly. Exactly. Sometimes the answer is just, well, I'd probably just fucking die. But again, not only just that, but also the idea of, I don't think this is a game where, you know, this will come up, but every now and then I'll get a YouTube comment where, in response to a game that I lost, somebody will be like, oh, if you had done this thing earlier in the duel, this weird unoptimal move, then you would have won. And it's like, well, yes, if I had known I was going to be against this deck in this situation, then you can do something like that. But that's what I mean when I say results-oriented thinking, right? You have to have... You don't ask yourself, what was the best play given how the duel played out? Because you didn't have the knowledge of how the duel is going to play out in the moment. You have to ask yourself, what was the best play given the information I had access to in that moment? And sometimes the best play that you have, or the best play given the information you have access to, isn't the best play given what the scenario ends up being. But again, focusing too much on the latter is results-oriented thinking, so... But to answer the question a lot earlier, yes, they do just make a rise hard here. And unfortunately, there's just not a lot I can do about it. But playing to your out is always still the most important, right? You show the deck list after this game. You can actually do, if you look over at the stream title, that exclamation point list command. If you type it in, just like you see there, exclamation point list with no spaces, that'll give you my deck list there. Streamer, where's your instant win button? Well, you know, and that's another thing too, is I think a lot of people play, like, I'll say decks like Mannadium that don't really have any business running like a random Kaiju or Lightning Storm, playing like a random Kaiju or Lightning Storm, and I think some people include that to have the instant win button, but like, that's kind of what I was talking about in my best of 1 versus best of 3 video, right? When you're playing in best of 1 ladder, you don't have to have your deck built to take on every single situation, right? Sometimes you're just gonna lose. But in ranked 1 best of ladder, that's okay, because all you need to get to Master 1 is a win rate above 50%. In a tournament where you need to win every single game, then you can start thinking about including stuff like Kaijus or Feather Duster or stuff like that. Because then it could very much come up and matter. But exactly, it's so bad. The one of out brainworms are so bad for consistency. Exactly, 100% true. And consistency is the most important thing when it comes to deck building for ranked 1, you know, best of 1 ladder. Ranked 1? Rank 1 best of 1 ladder. I'll keep playing a little bit here just to see. Even in situations like this, sometimes I like to keep playing, like just keep activating cards just to see like how close I can come to outing the board. And then in the future you can be like, oh, well, if I had this or that, then I could have outed the board, you know? That's the other thing we'd ask sometimes. It's like, why are you still playing? Why don't you just concede? It's like, the information you gain by playing, could it be useful? And I think that offsets the time spent not surrendering. Although here, I mean, obviously I'm just probably going to lose anyway, but... The worst I do is throw in Duster if there's too much back row decks, but that's unlikely. And I think Duster is one of the more understandable, like, going second cards to play for that reason. A lot of the times, it is actually easier to play into a board of monsters than it is into a bunch of face-down cards. It also is deck-dependent, right? Some decks have an easier or more difficult time than others playing through back row, and the ones that have a harder time might want the Feather Duster and value it more. Also, like I said in that YouTube video, you can play going second board breaker cards like Dark Ruler no more and still hit Master 1. I'm not saying that's impossible, but you're going. I think that you're going to have a more difficult time. That's my opinion. I think that a more consistent build will get you there more quickly. Yeah, we actually just lose here. I don't have the ability to make plays with this. So here I will just end up conceding. And we're right at about the 3-hour mark, so I think the end of our win streak here is also going to mark the end of our stream for today. But again, 7-game win streak. Definitely not too bad. Ignore the 4-game lose streak that came before it. But feel free to acknowledge the 6-game win streak that came before that. I mean, if this isn't the epitome of, like, you know, how Master Duel just goes sometimes, right? Like, it's so easy to fall into this slump and be like, this game is dumb and it sucks and it's rigged and the shuffler's bad and everyone's lucky, and then, you know, forget that there are also successes out there. So, hey, what's up? It's Eclipse. Only a 6-game win streak. Eclipse, I'm sorry, we actually hit a 7-game win streak. I'll thank you to note that. But that's good. That's good. All right. Let's go ahead. Note revised. Thank you, Eclipse. Also, hello, Eclipse. For those who are unaware, Eclipse is a really, 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 really cool streamer. She is my most favorite catato in the world, and you should definitely give her a follow. If you like my streams, you're gonna love hers, because she is a lot more organized, I feel like, and actually goes for longer than 3 hours, so definitely go check her out. But speaking of other streamers as well, the time has come for us to end, so let us see who's on and who we can raid. Vanilla Scoop is on. I always end up raiding Vanilla Scoop because I think we end up streaming around the same time usually, but oh, they're talking about the ban list. I know Vanilla's gonna have some thoughts about the Master Duel ban list, so let's go see what they're up to and say hello. But thanks for coming by, everyone, and we'll be back tomorrow for some Edison deck building. So if you like Edison, make sure to come back tomorrow for sure. But all right, peace out, everyone.